guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry for the terrible lighting, the background, everything. I just thought I would really quickly come on here because I haven't done a video in about a week, I think. It's now Wednesday the 29th, and yeah, I just thought I would come on and show you what I finished. The reason that I'm not doing it over there is because it is daylight. I have tried to close the curtains as much as possible with a hair clip, and I just think that it sort of blows me out a bit, so if I'm like right in front of it. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I have sort of been missing in action, if you want to call it that. We spent a lot of time over at the garage the past, I would say, since Thursday. Ian was off Thursday, Friday, Monday and Tuesday, and I spent most of the time with him now just to try and get some bits done on the car. The engine is now out, his old engine. He just needs to tinker with a few more little bits and then the new engine can go in. I've lost my car as Ian needs it for work. So yeah, that's pretty much that for now. Yesterday I was at Tina's. Obviously I had the car yesterday. I dropped Ian off at the garage. I was at Tina's yesterday. Monday I think I was at the garage. Saturday I went to my mum's for a little while. Or was it Sunday? I think it might have been Sunday. All the days seem to have blurred into one. And I haven't really got that much to show, but I have one finished object, and I promised that I would show the Big Bang Theory Sqaures that I've got done already, as we have Sky! Woohoo! I'm so glad I wasn't vlogging, because I would have gone mental on the camera all over again, because the engineer came. I know that you probably want to see what I finished, but let me just explain a little. The engineer came and said exactly what the other engineer came that came last year. We can't get to the dish, blah 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 blah. And I just went mental. I said, are you the special assistant? No, special access team? And he went, no. I said, well, that's what I've booked for. And there was a big rigmarole. He got in touch with his manager and finally they agreed to do it. So we're now rolling with Sky, and Virgin is still up and running. Well, the internet is anyway, but that finishes on the 2nd of February, so at the end of the week. But most of the stuff is now on the Sky internet. We just got to, I think, the Fire Stick, the TV in the bedroom, and whatever else crops up over time, because obviously not everything gets used every day. Anyhow, so we're now with Sky. I'm just wearing sort of lounging clothes today. This was gifted to me at Christmas, and oh my goodness, if I could have one of these for every day of the year. It's like a furry type. Oh, it's just so soft. I love it. And I've got the trousers on to match, so yay. Anyway, let me get on with what I'm going to show you. So, in my bag, I have got the remnants of the Poundland blanket. I did buy more yarn. I'll explain in a minute. So these are all the balls that I've got left over, and this is, I did buy another 2 balls of black yarn. This is what I've got left of the black, and I've got a whole ball of the multicoloured left over. Right, that's, oh sorry, that's that done, and I have finished a blanket, and I have been using a blanket. I absolutely love it, and I am possibly going to be keeping it. So let me just move back a bit. That was the chair and not me. But there is 9 squares in this blanket, which I am so pleased with. You're not going to be able to see it all. I will try to get a picture. Yeah, I will try and get a picture, whether it be on my Instagram, whether I'll insert it here if I remember, or yeah. But I joined them all with the black, and then I decided that it's not really big enough. Let me come back forward. It's not really big enough, so what I'm going to do is buy some more of the colour yarn, which I did, and I used I bought 3 balls, and I did use 2 balls just on these 2 or 4 stripes, because there's 4 stripes there. So I've done 2 coloured, 2 black, 2 coloured, and 4 of the black again, and it is humongous and cozy and loud and everything that I wanted it to be. You could even use it as a picnic blanket. It is really big, and I just love it. And I think that even though it's taken me, well, it's not taken me that long, but yeah, I just love it, and the yarn is really nice. It is just granny squares. A lot of people have commented, oh, what stitch are you using? It is just a granny square. I've done 15 rounds in this colour, and then I did 5 rounds of the black. But what I did was I joined as I went, so I did 4 rounds, and then on the 5th round I joined. And that is all it is. It is just a simple granny square, and I love it. Really, really simple. Really love doing join as you go as well, because it's actually give like a flat. You're probably not going to see because it's a black yarn, but it's give, can you see that little circle here? There's a spot on the camera. I don't want to touch it, but like that you can't see it. Yeah, it's give like a flat-ish join, so I'm really pleased with it. Anyway, that's enough talking about that. I don't want to put it back on there because I've got other things on here. Right, so my work's in progress. I have got a pair of socks for Mikey on the go. I did do quite a bit of these last night actually. I didn't really knit that much at the garage, to be honest. I obviously was helping Ian. I didn't work on these at all because I thought if my hands get dirty and I don't realise and I pick it up, then that's a big no-no. So I worked on my socks more than I worked on Mikey's socks. But these are what I've got so far. I think there is 50 rounds, near enough. I'm going to go to about 80 on these ones. On the other ones I went to, on these ones that are behind me, I went to 70. So I'm going to probably go a little bit more actually. And I really like the yarn. I've used it before, obviously. I've got socks in this colourway, and I didn't realise how much of this blue would be involved or included, and I really like it. It's like a denim colour. I wish that I'd sort of done them both in this and tried to match them a bit, but this way you get all of the colours, hopefully, because obviously they're so small. I've cast on, let me just tell you what I've done basically. I've cast on 48 stitches for each sock. I'm doing magic loop, obviously. I've done 2x2 rib for 12 rounds, and then I'm just gone into stocking stitch, and I will not put a heel in these. They are just tubey socks for Mikey. I did try these ones on him when the boys were round last week, I think it was, and they fit him perfectly, but I thought to get a little bit more out of them, I'll do them sort of a little bit longer. So yeah, and that has just got a square toe, so a wedge toe, so decrease every other round. Okay, the next ones are my socks, my February socks. Now if anyone's interested, and that's clever, Denise, I've done one sock and not the other in the magic loop, but it doesn't matter. I'll just sort of pull it long. If anyone's interested on Instagram, I've got a hashtag going. I'm doing a sock. I want to do 12 pairs of socks for myself, and the way I'm doing that is I have give a category to every single month of the year, and I've already done I've already done January. I'm now on to February, which is Love is in the Air, and the hashtag is Year of My Sock 2020. There's already a hashtag Year of the Sock, and that was last year. I think that's rolling on to this year, but I thought, well, everyone's going to be knitting my socks, if you know what I mean. Now, there will be, these are my socks, there will be your socks, but you will call them my socks. That probably doesn't really make much sense, but I just thought that that's the way I want to do it. So if you are knitting socks, even if you are not really putting a name to your socks, or they don't really look like anything that is the title, don't worry, just use the hashtag, and then at the end of the year we will have hopefully loads and loads of socks to go and enjoy and look at. And you never know, I'm not setting this in stone, but from that hashtag I might pull someone, like do a random something or other, and try and do a little giveaway, because I love socks. I don't normally do giveaways on my channel. It's something that I can't warrant the money, but I love socks so much. I have so much sock yarn, and even if it's not sock yarn or it's not anything like that, then it might just be a little something, just a little gesture basically. So go and use the hashtag. It's on Instagram. It's also on my purple socks that I've used. So if you can't find the hashtag, go into my Instagram, go to the purple socks, the January socks, and then you'll be able to see the hashtag there. Anyway, so I am doing socks on a plane. I believe that's what it's called. I'm not following the pattern obviously 100%, but I am following the cable. So this is how much that I've got done so far. I think I was sort of here before. This is the cable. I really, really like it. I think it is coming up really nice. And that is the cable on that side. I have got my ring light on just to help with the light that side. So yeah, and I quite like the way the yarn is sort of repeating. So it's sort of going from dark, lighter, lighter, light, lighter, no, light, dark, darker. That is what I'm assuming, and then hopefully we'll go into these bright colours again. These have got really nothing to do with Love is in the Air. I just love the yarn, and that's basically it. I don't have enough sock yarn to sort of say this is what I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this because it's related to that, if you know what I mean. I'm just really rambling now, aren't I? Anyway, these are my socks on a plane. Hopefully I can get these done. Like I say, I want to get 12 pairs done for me this year, and in between that I will probably make gift socks as well, because I'm really enjoying how quick I can knit a pair of socks as well now. So yeah, anyway, that's the 2 pair of socks done. Then on to the Big Bang Theory blanket squares. I have pulled out this box which has got the next pattern in it that I want to do, and the yarn already pulled out, which is, so this is the next pattern, which is Cinnamon, which is Raj's dog, and then all the yarn I've got is in this box. So I have left this out. It was sort of shoved down in the corner there, just because I wasn't doing it anymore, and I thought, well, I'll put it back down there. Anyway, so let me just show you a couple of the squares, or I've got 6 squares, so I'll show you those. This was square number 1, and it is a microscope, not a telescope, it's a microscope, isn't it? Now I really regret using this bluey colour, because in real life you can't really see it. On the camera it's not too bad. Yeah, and obviously at the top here, but anyway, it's done. I'm not redoing it, and this was the first ever C2C that I did, and I really enjoyed it. The next one was I think it was this one. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not 100%, so I'm just going to show you as they come off the pile. This is the Flash, and this is sort of a top that Sheldon wears. He wears a top with this design on it. I don't know what way up it goes. I will have to double check once I put it into the blanket. Then I've done this one, which I am so pleased about. I love it. It says Comic-Con, and it has the Comic-Con logo. My sister used to do Comic-Con shows. If you've been with me for quite a while, then you would know that she used to have a stall at the Comic-Cons and sell like bits and bobs. I really love this one. The only thing that I need to change is obviously this little bit here hasn't got no yellow, so it sort of looks a bit odd. But from far back, it doesn't look too bad. It's just when you sort of go up close. I'm really pleased with it, and this was so hard. Not because obviously the stitches are so easy, it's the different colour changes and everything. But yeah, that is one that I'm really pleased with. Then we have the Xbox control, which goes that way. This again was quite easy. Black yarn, just hate black yarn at the moment. It's not something that I will work with again anytime soon. Is that got black in it? No. So that is that one, which I'm really pleased about. I'm pleased with them all, to be honest. To be perfectly honest. Oh, this one, I'll show you that one in a sec. But this one is Leonard's glasses, which I think is so cute. It's really, really good. The blanket only asks you to do so many squares. But I said to Ian, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do them all, and then actually sort of place the squares and then put them together. So I will probably join as you go and just do a granny stitch, join as you go around all of them. What colour I'm going to do, I don't know yet. But so yeah, Leonard's glasses. And then this one is a long one. So this is I want to get it the right way. So rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. So this is a long one, and this is twice as long as the other ones. So you would have like sort of 2 up here and 2 down there, or another big one. There is a couple of long ones as well, and I think it's really cute. I'm just using oddments for all of these, and I have got a big, if you remember, you probably don't, but if you remember, I've got 3 boxes on top of my wardrobe, and one of them is just full of balls that are caked up like this, like this, like this, and another one like this. Yeah, they're just all caked up. Now I'm just in a big messy tangle. They're all caked up like that, so they are just all sort of scraps, and I thought that doing this blanket would be really good for using up scraps. I started this blanket, was it last year, the year before? Can't remember. But like Ian said, it's a big project, so it's not something that I'm just going to get done in a couple of months, because I will get bored. And yeah, and I'm going to go back to it now I've finished the Panland blanket. Ian's blanket, actually, I don't know whether I've made any progress on this since you last saw it, because Ian's been round quite a lot. Oh, a tiny little bit of progress. So let's have a look. Let's make sure it's the right way. Yes, it's the right way for you looking at it. This is just all red again, so I'm just going to fold that down. I have got to one little square there. I've got majority of the star in, and I really, really regret not putting one white bit here. I've just followed the pattern or the graph. So yeah, I really regret not putting, so it's more pointy like down there. But anyway, that's that. I could possibly go over it. I don't know. But yeah, that's that. I'm sure Ian's not going to notice and it's going to look fine. So this is the bottom. Let me just hold it here. So I'm very nearly, if you can see, I can't see a thing now. If you can see, I'm very nearly to where there's a gap here, so more red will come in. And this is part of the D. And yeah, but I haven't worked on this, as you can tell. Where is the marker? As you can tell, not really that much. I think I did one day on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. I think that was one day's worth. And obviously the rows are taking me quite long. I don't know whether I'll get it done for Valentine's Day. The only other thing after that is our anniversary of when we met. Obviously we're not married, but we met on the 27th of April. But by then it's going to be warm, or warmer. So yeah, I really want to get it done before then. But I'm just going to work on it. I'm not going to pressurise myself. I might work on it a little bit this afternoon. And then obviously when Ian gets home, I can either work on socks or the other blanket. I'm a bit sort of all, not blanketed out, the opposite. I just want to make blankets. But I'm really enjoying working on that, and I'm not pressurising myself to do anything else, if you know what I mean. Like, normally I've got a cardigan or a jumper or something on the go, and I always feel like I need to get that done before anything else. So yeah, but really enjoying working on this blanket and the socks at the moment, and I'm just going to do what I enjoy. I'm not going to follow any sort of pattern or fashion or anything online. Just go with the flow and what I enjoy. I have done my nails today. They were I lost one and they were getting a little bit outgrown, so I've done like a deep purple on this one. You're probably not even gonna see, it's got like a glitter on it. So I've done those today. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. I can't wait. I am gonna have my roots done and I'm gonna go back pink. I really want to do, I know I said this to my sister yesterday. I said, everyone else really loves my hair pink or like coloured or whatever, and I wanted to go brown, and I said to her, I should just really do what other people like. And she went, no, Denise, you do what you like, not what other people like. And what she said is 100% true, don't get me wrong. But I really like my hair pink too, but it's just the palaver of having it done. Like, it's so messy and my roots grow so quick and all that. So, but at the moment, my roots are like, so from here all the way, I know you can see that, but really bad. I've got some like really bad greys here, and yeah, I quite like my hair this colour. It's not too bad, but obviously I will be putting a pink over this, so it will cover it all, and it will probably go back to this anyway. But yeah, that's being done tomorrow. That's why I haven't really done anything with it. I washed it yesterday, let it go curly. So yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but never mind. I'm looking forward to having that done. So yeah, and the other thing is I am going to attempt to do February. I say attempt because you'll see my Vlogmas and you'll see that I failed sometimes, but I'm just going to do it as I feel fit. This month I have just done craft videos, and February I am going to do some vlogging, like daily vlogs, and then some of them will be more sort of sit down videos like this and just chin wag to you and pretend I'm talking to someone in the room. So yeah, I really am looking forward to doing that. I'm going to do it. If I'm out and about, I will vlog. If I'm at home, then I will just come on and basically do this and just ramble on to you. I really like the way, and I know I say this quite a lot, that Kim from Blue Cherub 82 does her videos. She sort of comes on in the morning and in the afternoon, or just once, or sometimes she vlogs when she's out with the boys at the park or going for a walk and things like that. So yeah, that is and I think that is a little bit more relaxed as well. So but I will come on the 31st of January. Is there 31 days in January? I don't really know. Yes, there is. 31 days in January, and that will take us up to Friday. Oh, there's only another 2 days after this. I didn't realise it was going around that quick. So I will come back on Friday, and I will update you with all my goals for this month. That Poundland blanket actually took 995 grams of yarn, so that is huge, and I am still in profit on my craft from stash that Erin is doing, only by 50p. But I had to buy yarn for that blanket, so yeah, and hopefully I can get some socks done in the next month, hopefully, or even in the next couple of days I might get Mikey's socks done and they can be added to the roundup. But I will do sort of a a goal update video on Friday. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop rambling to you, get this uploaded. I will try and get a good picture of the blanket. I haven't got anywhere to take the picture. I might put it on over the banister outside and see if that's any good, because my bed, or on my bed, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, how is everyone? Leave me a comment down below. Come and find me on Instagram and Facebook. I don't really use Facebook that much for I want to say socialising, but I just normally go on there and look to see what other people have put on there and what other rubbish news there is and all that. But on Instagram, yeah. Also, I keep saying also, Tina, for Tina, I have set up a Instagram for her tomfoolery, or her jewellery. So I will try and leave that link down below. If not, it is actually linked on my Instagram. I don't think you can actually link Instagram accounts. I'm not sure. I've never actually tried. But yeah, so I've set up one for her Etsy page, and she's gone back to Etsy. She see how it went for Folksy. She was getting no interest from it at all. And on Etsy, she's not made a sale in a little while, don't get me wrong, but she just felt like Etsy was a bigger platform and more people was going to get to see what she was selling. There's a few Valentine's bits on there at the moment, and yeah, there is also 10% off all of the items on her shop, or in her shop. That runs until the 11th of February, and that will give you time for it to be posted to you before Valentine's Day, if you're in the UK. If you're not in the UK, then you're probably better off ordering in the first week of February. I don't actually know the time dates, but at the moment that sale runs until the 11th of February. That's the postman. Anyway, so I'm going to go. My camera only films for 30 minutes at a time, so I'm going to run out in 48 seconds. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching me ramble, and I shall see you all in Friday's goal video. Bye!